I've got a number of small branches from Black Walnut, and this one, I don't know how it got that small, but it's pretty small. It's about 3.5 inches long, 4 inches in diameter. I'm going to get this chucked up on the lathe and see if we can make something out of it, maybe a tea light holder or maybe just a small little vessel. What I've done is I put a hole in here that my drive center will fit in, and I'm going to turn it between centers and get a tenon on this end, and we'll get it flipped around. So let me get that all mounted up and we'll start turning on this little teeny piece of black walnut. I'm going to start with the spindle roughing gouge, about 1000 RPM. I'm going to switch to a 5/8 bowl gouge now. I mark for a tenon, then I know how much I can take off. I'll use the badan to cut that on there. Switch to a 1/2 inch bowl gouge now. Oh, that's really a pretty piece of walnut. I'm going to turn it around now and see if I might want to take a little bit off the top of that. I'm going to see if I can get this bark cleaned up with the negative rake scraper, and that's all I'll do on the underside here. Okay, I think that will work. So I have a reason I'm drilling this, even though it does make it easier, but you'll see that pretty soon. Grab this hollower, that is end grain, and when cutting end grain, if you go down to the bottom and come up, bringing the tool out this way, it's much easier to cut. Want to see how we're doing. I got quite a bit to go. I'm going to get pretty thin right there on the outside, but it should be just fine. Hey, we're getting there. All right, I think I got it fitting just right. It's got clearance, so nothing will shrink on it. And it reaches the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and use the scraper, clean this edge up, and we'll do the other side, and then we'll get it sanded and use a very simple little finish on it. Okay, that's going to be nice. I mostly want to try to get this bark smoothed out and then knock that corner over here. Alright, I think it's ready to do some sanding, but it's getting pretty late again. I got this really thin right here, almost scary thin. Okay, it is time to sand, and it should not take very long. I'm going to start with 120 grit with the lathe running forward at about 450 RPM, and that's going to be on the inside. I'll turn the lathe in reverse at the same RPM, and then we'll get it all sanded up to 400. I'll come back and we'll put a finish on it. and the outside. Okay, I'll see you shortly and we'll get a finish on it. I've decided to use Acks abrasive paste and the polish for my finish. Just getting that paste on there now. Oh, that makes that black walnut look nice. Okay, I'll get that finished out, polish it, I'll be back, and we have to remove a tenon. Just turn a little jam chuck to hold this while I cut that tenon off, and then it should support it while I sand the end. Yeah, that's on there pretty good. Alright, I think I could just sand the rest of this off, and I'll come back and show you it all set up. Well, here it is. I think it is a beautiful piece of black walnut. It's got lots of nice colors in it. Really looks good here. It's so small, it's hard to show it to you. It's about 4 inches in diameter here. It stands about 3 1/8 inches tall. It's 2 inches in diameter there and about 2 1/2 right here. So this is very small. It was very quick. I looked at how much time I had before I came out here to do this, and I had 12 minutes and 30 seconds. Everything I turned with the gouge here was done at normal speed. I didn't speed anything up except when I drilled the hole, and we all know that's boring. I finished it with Acks abrasive paste and polish. That also makes it nice and quick. So if you take out the time that I stopped here and there to talk about what I was doing, you could do this in 10 minutes pretty easily. And I think this could be a real moneymaker if you were into selling. But if you wanted to make a real quick gift, you could also do that, which is what I did with it. So I borrowed this from my wife, and when I put it in there, it becomes hers. This and this will be hers. So I drilled that hole out, or should I say I bored it out, rounded it up a little bit. That fits in it just perfect. Got this little candle that fits in there. If I can get the right lighting, I'll get this on the turntable and light that up. Otherwise, I'll have it on the turntable anyways, and maybe you can see it better without my hands in the way. I know I sure had a lot of fun making this, and I sure hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like the video, do me a favor, click that like button and feel free to leave a comment. Both of those things will really help my channel grow. I do lots of different types of turnings, and you never know what might be next, so be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. And a special thanks to all my current subscribers. You really mean a lot to me. So, till the next time, see you later.